Now imagine this, you walk into your room, you drop your phone down, and boom, it just starts charging. No cables, no clutter, and definitely no fumbling around in the dark. Sounds like a dream, right? But today, that's exactly what we're going to get set up. In just 5 minutes and about 30 quid, you guys are going to easily be able to set this up as well in your house. Oh yeah, and the best part, you need no tools, there's no cutting holes in your desk, and yeah, it'll work with solid wood and maybe plastic, I don't know. I haven't really tested plastic, but definitely wood. Well, say hello to my side desk setup with a built-in wireless charger and with enough space for a couple other knickknacks like a desk lamp, water bottle, and even my watch charger. And yeah, on either side of my side desk, there's no cables, truly an integrated wireless charging setup. Now, come on, you have to admit it's clean, right? Well, what makes all of this possible is a nifty little £30 gadget straight from Amazon. It's a wireless charger.
Obviously.
Unlike most of the other wireless chargers you've probably tried or seen out there, this one's actually a bit different. Of course, you get a charging brick, cable, the wireless charging unit itself, and a couple different stickers, a transparent one and black one, which seems to have some sort of coil on the back. But here's the kicker. Surprisingly enough, when you place your phone directly onto the charging hub, absolutely nothing happens. Yeah, it's not ordinary wireless charger. Like, it's actually quite unique. Unlike the rest of the solutions that I came across, this charger is designed to be placed under your desk. And then through the use of pure black magic, charges pass straight through the desk, and when you plop your phone down, bam, it's charging. Now for this, there are a couple different options available straight from Amazon, but here, the one that I went with was the KPON Invisible Wireless Charger, which allows for a maximum charging distance between the charging pad and your desired charging zone of about 30mm with a max output of 10 watts. So charging speed wise, it's not too bad. I mean, obviously, it's nothing compared to a direct plug charger, but the whole point of it is you're charging your phone overnight. So a slightly slower charge makes no difference here. I mean, your phone's gonna be plugged in for about 8 hours anyway. Now the setup for this is super easy. We just need to use the charging hub cradle that's provided in the box and then mount the actual charging hub under the desk, and then depending on the thickness of your desk, you can either go without a sticker with the transparent one or use the black power sticker, the one with the coil. And so if you do end up like me having to use the stickers, the charging pads, you want to make sure that you do actually align it perfectly to that hub. That's pretty much it. But before you guys run out and buy it, there are a couple little points that you guys do need to pay attention to, okay? There's the thickness of your desk, which has to be between 15mm and 30mm. And if you're like me and you have a sliding drawer, you want to make sure there's enough clearance between the top of the drawer and the ceiling of the unit. Hopefully, like me, you'll have a little pocket. And before you ask, the reason that you actually need this is because when the drawer moves in and out, you don't want to be catching the drawer on the charging unit itself. So if possible, make sure you got at least a clearance of 30mm here as well. And the final thing you need to make sure you have is a clear plan. Like how you're going to run that cable from the power unit straight to the charging hub. Like luckily for me, I have this little hole already built into the drawer. I mean, it's not difficult, you can just punch a hole straight through, but it's something you want to keep in mind, especially if you're going to be damaging your side desk. Now, if you want to use screws, you can use screws. Here, the bracket, that cradle, actually comes with adhesive pads, so you just strip it and you stick it on. But the cradle is designed so that hub only slides in through one way. And here, I actually kind of got lucky, to be fair. I've got it so the unit slides in from the front, which does mean if I'm pulling out the desk and it's plugged in, the whole thing isn't going to slide out. It's actually hooked on. A win's a win. Just keep that in mind before you start sticking. And once you have the bottom sorted, it's plugged in, and you see a green light on the unit itself, you're good to go. Just grab that installation circle and chuck it into the desk. Time for some Ouija board magic. You literally just move it around until all of the lights glow up. Peel, stick, and that's your guideline for the charging pad. You literally just tear it off, and then depending on the thickness of your desk, you can use the black, the white, or apparently you can even go without. And there you go, it's as simple as that. No drilling, no tools, no more charging cable. Now, as a little bonus for you guys, to clean up your setups even more, to get rid of that extension lead or whatever you got lying around, here's a couple little trinkets that I used as well, straight from Jeff. we got a little adhesive cable clip tucked onto the back to literally run all of your cables through. And on the plug socket itself, replacing my chunky extension lead, is a compact multi-plug unit with USB charging. Oh, and this plug right here, it's a smart plug. Now, I wouldn't say I'm paranoid, but because we're dealing with wood, heat, and electric, I think it's safe to say, chuck a smart plug on it, turn it off when you're leaving the house, and back on at night. It literally takes a second. Just use Google.
Cuckoo! Hi, Cuckoo!
You have to say hey or okay.
Hey, okay.
Google.
Tomorrow in London, it'll be sunny with a high of 41 and a low of 30.